Hey, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night. This is day 23. Good morning, sunrise. Sun, namaste to you, son. So we're out here in the unknown, in the wilds, the outer wilds. Which, by the way, is a game I have just downloaded. There's a village. Let's go to the village. I just downloaded the Outer Wilds and kind of messed around with it, but really haven't played it. Maybe spent 20 minutes on it. Kind of got frustrated with it. There's a point you have to do something, and I tried doing it and crashed, and tried it twice, crashed again. So haven't been back to that. Oh, there's another sheep. Hope you're doing well today. For me, this is a continuation of the prior episode, in which I talked about small things, small good things. Talked about how hard it is for somebody like me to adopt good habits, primarily when I'm, if it comes at me like, you have to do this, I'm going to find a reason not to, even at the cost of my health. It's a sort of malignant stubbornness, I guess. There's something going on with map generation. Look at this. There's an error in the map generation. This is 1.18.1. I don't think I'm using any mod that messes with the map. But maybe I am. Just feel like there's a map generation parameter that's gotten foobarred somewhere. But our world, and let's get on to that village. Enough sheeping around here. So let me wait for the music to finish. Got potatoes. Doesn't look like there's much here. Okay, these temples do not have chests in them. See, there's a bit of a tree there. It's like tree tried to generate, but then it didn't. Did I install a mod after I don't know. I think I did update. Something needed updating and I updated. But I didn't think it should have affected the maps. Alright, here's a library. Go check out some books. Thank you. Any more books to check out? That's it. Okay. You want, wow. Whew. You want 18 emerald. Here's carrot, potato. That's enough. Okay, enough there. Got what we came for. Potatoes. 3 potatoes, 3 carrots. Let's get back home, get these planted. The big scary weather system that all these meteorologists were really worried about kind of passed us by here in Oklahoma City, and I'm happy. I'm grateful for that, man. Still feeling the sting of last year's Arctic storm that knocked out power everywhere in the Midwest. I was lucky here in Oklahoma City. I only lost power for 1 day, about 1 day, and did not suffer terribly, unlike some of my friends in Texas who did suffer terribly. What in the world is this light source down here in the water? What's that stuff? White corundum. Oh, it's these crystals. Okay. Let's go back towards the house. Look on the map, pull the map up, see if there's any shipwrecks close by. There's a portal on the other side of this island. Okay, let's go around to the portal then. Let's turn that way. Keep the island to our left. See what we can find in the portal. I didn't make any changes last year after the big power outage thing. Perhaps I should have gotten, let's see, where am I going? Is that? I went the wrong way. Ooh. Okay, so let's get back up there and then hug the coast to the right. Okay. I should have zagged a little bit sooner. Like right there, yeah. So I guess I could have gone out and bought a generator. Did not do it. One of the issues of using a generator is you have to store fuel, raw fuel, and that brings its own set of hazards. I'm renting a house, and I don't really want to be storing gallons of raw fuel in somebody else's home, in somebody else's house, you know. And there are ways around it, but anyway, I'm just glad. Let me just say, I'm just glad that that particular storm that we got did not do more than it did. Let's see, that's did I get it? I did. There's also, by the by, the new electric vehicles. Many of them, you know, they hook up to your home grid, and some of them can be used to power the home grid. So I think that's really cool. All right, more obsidian and stuff. So let's grab this portal chest. and see if there's a river outlet back to the ocean around here. So I can only hope that the grid operators have made, and the policy mandates have made, I can only hope there have been some policy mandates that have made some changes to the grid. The apologists will tell you that it's an unpredictable, once-in-a-lifetime event, but you and I know these so-called 100-year floods are, 100-year climate things are not really 100-year things. And we also, you and I know that they're getting more common. They're not going to be less common. They're going to be more common. So we need to be robustifying our grids, power grids, streets, roads, everything, sewers, water. We need to be robustifying everything. It kind of, I find it a bit amusing that one of the common arguments I see about things like high-speed rail, for instance, is that it can't pay for itself, and it's not supposed to. That's missing the point. Things aren't supposed to pay. Services aren't supposed to pay for themselves. That's why we have other sources of funds to pay for services. We have to put the services in place, and then find the revenue streams to support them. I mean, it's a hand in glove kind of a thing. You got to have the revenue streams to support the services, but it's wrong thinking to expect a service to support itself. Next thing you know, we're going to be expecting the elementary schools to support themselves, and I mean, where does it stop? Postal system, that's never going to support itself. It was never supposed to. National phone grid was never supposed to support itself. So let us sleep through this night if we can, without getting attention to that skeletons and things. Yeah, we made it. Sneak a peek. I really want to get a bow. I guess I could make a bow. I got string. There. Let's make a bow. Let's see. I think I can work our way around this way. So, just really hoping that the power grid has been strengthened a bit to avoid a issue like we had last year. I guess my long-term plan is that I'll have an electric vehicle that will power my home when I need it to. And I don't know if I can go. I thought I had a river connection around. I guess I don't. Or maybe I do, but I think it tapered out right there. No, it didn't taper out. I just missed it. There's our bamboo in the desert. Life and choices. Life is about choices. One of those choices is which fools you choose to listen to, which fools we choose to listen to. I've always been impressionable, but when I was younger, I was perhaps more impressionable to certain voices, certain fools. It's interesting that as we get older, the people we used to listen to carefully So many people that I used to listen to carefully have said or done things that I just can't support, and so they have lost my attention. So many people. I had childhood and early adulthood heroes, I guess you could call them, that turned out to be not such great heroes to have. Here's I think we've been in this. Yeah, we've already got the lights, the torches set here. It's abandoned mine shafts. Sad to have heroes and then lose those heroes because they weren't as heroic as we thought. Or people that we admired who were smart and turned out they weren't as smart as we thought. And I can forgive that, I mean, it's not easy being smart. Here we go. Not easy being green. But it is easy to remain humble and to know that there's always, to know that one doesn't have all the answers. One's never going to have all the answers. That's not hard. That's easy. To know one does not have all the answers and will not ever have all the answers. Well, scratch this itch, and exploring this abandoned mine shaft, I had forgotten about it. Time is at 11. I think it's important to continue to do things and be involved with things and around people that continue to make one feel humble and not terribly smart. And I think often that involves meeting people who are not in one's wheelhouse. I think that's one of the things that attracted me to Noy. She is an attorney and loves reading about the law. Would gladly spend her days reading case books and studying applications of law. And that is just absolutely something I could not do that. I can't see myself ever doing that. Ever wanting to do that. So that's one of the things that I think exerted some kind of a pull between me and her. It's what she likes. Man, not me. Well, I'm not sure that's an empty block back there. It is, though. I'll tell you right now that Minecraft makes me feel humble because I've been playing this for 10 years and I'm still bad at it. But, just about anything works. Teaching was a great thing for me. Ooh, it really humbled me completely, time and again. The quality of cognitive thinking and emotional maturity of the students was always, I'm cherry picking here, many, and I'm invoking the students at a global level, the combined quality and what have you. Individually, maybe it wasn't all that, but these are corundum clusters. Okay, I'm going to remove that torch because I want them to continue to produce their clusters. Can I walk through that? I cannot. Okay, where's the hitbox? There it is. Cave of Chimes. And we're at the end of the cave here. Well, I guess the great treasure at the end of this was the clusters. 14, 16, 24. It's time to get back to the house and get these potatoes planted. And I'm lost. I'm lost. Lost. Oh, that was the way I came. Ooh, how about that? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, what do we got here? We got torches. Yeah, we could use those. What have I got? What can I trade here for these goodies? Sure. All right, got to find a way out of here. Teaching. If you ever are considering teaching, I guess if you want advice, my advice is simply leave your ego at the door. Be humble. Because you're going to learn again and again, as I did, that you're not as smart as you think you are. Maybe you're not as dumb as you look, but you're also not as smart as you think you are. And I'm just going to power my way out of here, he says. There we go. Just 100 meters away. I want to put a torch there to signify. Yeah, just listen a lot. The way students learn, a lot of learning is comprised of teaching oneself, and teaching oneself arises when one is listened to and respected. So that's really for me the key to teaching, is to listen, to respect the students, and to know that they have life journeys and life stories that are different from mine, very, very different from mine in some cases. And their life stories they're not invalid. quite, they're just simply different. I want to grab all these weapon type things, usability type things, and move them over to the crimson chest. It's also true that it's easy to get caught up in one's own sense of truth, one's own sense of what's important, what matters. I thought I had more obsidian than that. I've only got 3. What? I was certain I had a ton more obsidian, man. I'll be darned. Huh. Okay, well that's a start, right? Okay, so we're going to put things on the menu so I remember them. And I'll see you next time from Minecraft Through the Night. Out here in the jungle temple.